What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to C-Roll Productions. Marvel has a brand new MCU slate for their films, you guys, for 4 Untitled films. Now, we're going to be speculating, talking about what those particular films could possibly be, you guys. Now, we all know that Marvel Studios is in this kind of restructuring phase, going back to the basics, because let's be honest with you, post-Endgame, everything hasn't been great, and Marvel Studios recognizes their failures and their missteps. So Kevin Feige really wants to get back on track. He's even bringing Robert Downey Jr. back, you guys, as Dr. Doom, and the Russo brothers to direct Doomsday and Secret Wars. Some people feel like this is a desperate attempt, you guys, but I feel like it's just Marvel Studios doing what's best for its fan and its studio, and I cannot wait. I can't wait to see RDJ back. I'm really hoping that he portrays this particular Doctor Doom like we haven't seen before, and it's not just Tony Stark underneath the mask, because I don't want to see that, you guys. So let's talk about their MCU release schedule, you guys. In 2025, of course, in February 14th, we have Captain America Brave New World, which releases. May 2nd, we have the Thunderbolts. July 25th, we have the Fantastic Four, First Steps. And November 7th, you guys, yes, Blade is still scheduled for November 7th. So Blade hasn't been delayed just yet. They are still currently working on that script. Blade is the only project that comes out next year that hasn't begun shooting. The Thunderbolts is done. It will probably do some kind of reshoots later this year. Or even, Captain America Brave New World has already done its extended reshoots for like 3 to 4 months earlier this year. So will Blade continue to hit that release date? I don't know. I'm really hoping. Marvel Studios still feels confident that they can shoot Blade in this particular time frame for it to come out of November of next year. Fingers crossed, you guys. Give us some good news for Blade. What did Wesley Snipes say? Spoiler alert for Deadpool and Wolverine. There's only been one Blade. There will only be one Blade. Of course, you guys. Wesley Snipes is goated as Blade. I cannot wait. I'm excited. But not only that, you guys. Apparently, Marvel Studios actually removed a Untitled film from their release date, you guys. That was scheduled for July 25th of 2026. So whatever that film that was scheduled, it is no longer attached to that release date. It looks like they're going back to the formula of 3 movies a year, which sounds like it could be a lot, but I feel like if you have one at the beginning, middle, and end, you will be okay. So in 2026, you guys, February 13th is a brand new release date and is Untitled. We don't know what that project could be, but we will speculate later. May 1st of 2026, you guys, Avengers Doomsday drops. And then November 6th of 2026 is an Untitled film as well. Jumping over to 2027, you guys, we have May 7th, Avengers Secret Wars. July 23rd is the Untitled new film. And November 5th is the Untitled new film as well. So what could those possibly be? A lot of people are like, well, it's going to be Spider-Man 4. It has to be Spider-Man 4, right? Marvel Studios doesn't do the release dates for Sony's film. You guys, Spider-Man is a Sony character. Yes, it's shared right now, but that is a Sony thing. So that's why you never see a Spider-Man project, a Spider-Man, movie on those, reveals of those slates. That is a Sony thing. So I'm not going to say it's Spider-Man 4, but I do believe that Spider-Man 4 could possibly come out in 2026. It has to, right? I mean, I know that Kevin Feige said that they have a couple of drafts for the film, and, I'm pretty sure he wants to start shooting Spider-Man 4 sometime soon. Because, Spider-Man No Way Home only almost made $2 billion at the box office. So what could it possibly be, you guys? We have Armored Wars, we have Shang-Chi 2, we have an X-Men project, which I don't think that the X-Men project will be released during this phase. I feel like after Secret Wars, that's when the solo X-Men films will be coming out. Doctor Strange 3 is a possibility. I know that, with the post-credit scene of him and Clea will play a big part in, moving forward into Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, because we're talking Battleworld, we're talking, the Incursion, so it only makes sense. The Young Avengers, it's a possibility. If they're going to do a Young Avengers film between, it would feel a little odd, so who knows? A Midnight Suns project would absolutely be possible as well, you guys. Or even a Hulk project as well. Like a World War Hulk, that would be super dope. A Black Panther 3, how busy is Ryan Coogler? I don't know. It's a possibility. They could even eventually do Doom War for Black Panther 3, which has Doctor Doom. But obviously you'd have to tweak the story a little bit, because Shuri's the new Black Panther. T'Challa, he's no longer with us. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. But that would be dope. If you guys haven't read Doom War, I'm telling you guys, it is fantastic. I got it here somewhere. Oh, where is it? It is such a great comic, you guys. I can't find it right now, but oh, here it is. Doom Wall. It is absolutely sick. You guys have to read it. You will not be disappointed. But that could be a possibility storyline for Black Panther 3. House of M, a Scarlet Witch project. I mean, we're dealing with the multiverse. That could be a strong possibility. Look, the Scarlet Witch is not dead. And a lot of people are speculating that, oh, she's the anchor being within the MCU 616 timeline. It's a possibility. I would like to see a Scarlet Witch House of M adapted storyline. House of M, you guys. If you haven't read House of M, it is one of the greatest Marvel runs of all time. And a possible Civil War Part 2. I would love to see a Sam Wilson go up against a, Captain Marvel. That would be very interesting. A Civil War Part 2? Absolutely. It's like an Avengers 2.5, so it's a possibility. Or some people are speculating a Thor 5 as well. Thor 5, if it eventually does happen, Thor's getting 5 solo films. Holy shit. That's crazy. 5 solo films for Thor. I know Chris Hemsworth had talked about it. He was like, we need to do something drastically different. Because honestly, with Thor Love and Thunder and the bad reception, I thought Thor Love and Thunder was terrible. I'm down to go in a very different, serious kind of tone, especially if he's going to be going up against Hercules. I hope they recast that the dude at the end of Thor 5 as Hercules, I forgot his name. I wasn't buying it. I was like, this dude's supposed to go up against Thor. He's tiny. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it, you guys, but let's see what happens. But like I said, there's a lot to speculate on. We don't know what Marvel Studios has planned. We already know that, Shang-Chi 2 is in the works. We know that Armored Wars is in the works. It's been in the works for forever, It was so expensive. They're like, we can't have this be a show. It has to be a movie. I would love to see my boy Don Cheadle return, you guys. X-Men is most likely going to be jumping over into the Mutant Saga after, this whole multiverse thing is over. But, I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm excited to see whatever they have planned. And I hope everything in due time is revealed and everything works out perfectly. I love the fact that during Comic-Con, they didn't announce anything brand new crazy. Not a whole new slate all the way to 2029, because sometimes things don't work out and you need to take a step back and reanalyze and focus on the main goal, you guys. Kevin Feige talked about his 3 films, The Fantastic Four, Brave New World, and Thunderbolts. Then he was like, okay, Downey's coming out on stage. We're going to be talking about Doomsday and, Avengers Secret Wars. So I like that he kept it very contained at Comic-Con and didn't announce any brand new plans because, like I said, it's a little bit too early, especially if you want to focus on the things that you have coming out in the next 2 to 3 years. It is going to be important, you guys. But we got to talk about something else, you guys. Inside Scoopa, My Time to Shine Hello has revealed something. I'm going to take this with a grain of salt, but let's see. So, what was Avengers the Kang Dynasty supposed to be about? In this film, the TVA began gathering anchor beings from across the multiverse, believing they are the only ones powerful enough to defeat the Council of Kangs. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield were the anchors for their respective realities, while Tom Holland's Spider-Man served as the anchor for Earth 616. The movie was intended to be smaller in scope compared to Secret Wars, focusing more on Holland's Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield, and Hugh Jackman, and Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider. I don't need all 3 Spider-Men yet again. I think we focus on one Spider-Man, and that being Tobey Maguire, and giving him a final wrap-up for his Spider-Man, going aside, along with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. As cool as it would be to see another, Spider-Man No Way Home, I want them to focus on Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and have Tom Holland do his own thing in his street-level film for Spider-Man 4 and potentially be the symbiote. That's just my perspective. Moving on. The plan was for all of them to ultimately fail, leading to the collapse of the multiverse and Kang's creation of Battleworld. This would be then set up the stage for Secret Wars, where the other MCU characters and additional multiverse figures would converge on Battleworld. And then Daniel RPK says, you guys, the MCU projects released between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars will be set in Battleworld. Sounds a bit confusing, even if they did just decide to scrap some of the plot and storyline for the Kang Dynasty, I still do believe that the whole anchor bang is still gonna play a very pivotal, important plot for these next 2 Avengers films. Either that being Doctor Doom going after all of the anchors of the universes so he can control Battleworld and, the whole multiverse war. It's a possibility, and I can definitely see it happen, you guys. I'm excited. I can't wait. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about Marvel Studios' 4 untitled release dates for their slate. What do you think they could possibly be, you guys? And keep this in mind. They're still releasing shows on Disney+. So is it going to be content overload if it's 3 and 2 shows? it's a possibility. How do you guys feel? Post your comments down below and let me know. And of course, thank you guys for taking time in your day for watching C-World Productions. Peace.